what else does Zangief have at that range?
Yeah.
You're going to have to just press jab or something.
It was pretty good stuff.
Yep. I like seeing Luis get better at this game because he's someone who I thought was going to be really good at this game because without the execution barrier,
you know, there's and some of our guys are really stepping up. You know, there's been Hoodless. I mean, his Dudley, you know, the biggest thing holding him back was that he dropped Dudley combos, and he's consistently been like top 4 at all of our locals now.
That's the thing about this game is like now you just have to be on point and neutral. There's going to be people who maybe
or you can be smart and play Mika.
I don't think she's that bad.
No, she's not. You know what though? She's similar to Zangief in that she kind of plays outside the game. You know, like you're going to out neutral her, so she feels She has the part of Street Fighter 4 that I enjoyed, where I can make a game plan, and then I run my game plan, and either I was smart enough and that was a good game plan, or I lose. So I go back to the drawing board and I figure it out.
The thing about people say is like, oh, Mika only needs to get in once. But it's...
No,
like,
she has to stay in, and that's hard.
So if your neutral is not that good as Mika, then the one time you get in, if you don't guess right, then you lose. People forget it's a 50-50. There's two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Two people I'm not familiar with right here.
Yeah, I've seen PM out before, actually. This is the first time seeing a Beelit. So we have Karin and Ryu. I haven't seen Beelit or PM actually play. I've just know I've seen him out the last few weeks. Max, it's Luis Chavez, Chavez, if you're looking for him on the combo breaker reg. All right.
Yeah, Karen's just going to push into this corner.
Yeah, but already kind of suspect is, again, Beelit is afraid not. Karin does not have the best anti-airs, but if you do not anti-air as her, you're going to get eaten up.
I mean, yeah, you see Justin Wong, his main anti-air is like air-to-air jump medium.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people, I think, don't necessarily get, is that it doesn't have to be a standing normal.
It doesn't.
Literally anything that gets them away from you while also doing some damage is a perfectly good anti-air.
Yeah, you just need a little bit more anticipation with Karin's anti-airs.
Stand Fierce is a pretty good button, but you have to react very early with it. Ooh. Yeah, trying to V-skill straight in that. I actually really like the V-skill approaches Karin just because she only has a 2-bar V-trigger. So if you connect 1 or 2 of those V-skills, you pretty much have your bar set, and you can get 2 V-triggers. If I'm playing a 2-bar character, my entire goal is 2 V-triggers in a round.
That's probably smart now.
Well, and especially, I mean, playing a character with a really strong V-trigger, and Karen's is one of them. I mean, her V-trigger is extremely good.
She's a super. Super is really smart right there.
Yeah.
Just because he already had V-trigger, you already had full meter, you just take the damage. And
yeah, and your scaling is like, on supers it's really good. It's like 50% minimum scaling, so it's always going to do a bunch of damage. And you build meters so quickly in this game that he's going to get another EX bar before this round is done. And at this point, V-trigger and an EX round will do more than enough damage to kill Oh, that's a big mistake.
Let's see what the punish is. Oh,
yeah, you can't do that. He would have needed to do that. I would have been mashing, well, if I was a Karin player and also decent, I would be mashing the EX run, because that's projectile invincible. That would go through the super.
Yeah.
So I usually try to never say, like, I would do this, unless it's my actual character and I know I could react with it. Like, I'm like, oh, if I was playing Karin, I'd probably try and mash the run and mess up the execution and get bodied.
Seeing PM abuse basically jumping.
Yeah, and
again,
he's
just going to get it free.
Why not? He hasn't been anti-aired once. Yeah. Pretty risky sweep, though. No V-trigger yet to cancel it.
Yep, he's just going to...
And, he hasn't really clued in on the fact that Beelit is blocking every single time, so he's open to throws. Oh, doesn't V-trigger cancel? That could have been big.
That could have been big. I don't think Karin with 1 bar, does she have a way out of just like the setup?
I believe you can backdash and just eat the damage and air juggle out. But Beelit taking that first game. I was actually thinking of that on the car ride here on if you could do that. I meant to go into training mode and test while we were setting up, but kind of forgot about it. But
Honestly, with Ryu V trigger, it's just probably best just to take the guard break, take the damage, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's minimal damage basically, unless you're about to die.
Yeah, PM again. He's not getting punished super heavily for the. He's not getting anti-air. He's throwing out sweeps. Oh, and again though, that could have been a very big punish. And Bila is holding his neutral together pretty well actually. Yeah. He's just not really Oh wow, that was cool.
Like that.
I didn't know that did that. That's kind of sweet. I'm glad I don't have fireballs. I'd be mad.
You have to anticipate a little bit. You can
yeah,
it.
Yeah, because it's a slow startup.
That's what I hear you talk about a lot. Players, they can throw break the shimmy, they can use the shimmy, but then they don't have the last part of it.
Yeah, that's kind of a Chicago thing I see going around. Like they have the first half of the shimmy, they have the shimmy part, just not the follow up. All right, good punish on the sweep. You know that really that wouldn't have converted to much without V trigger, but all he needed was one hit, so he just took the easy normal.
And I love roundhouses.
Ooh, nice dash up throw.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone's talking about the delay and unreactable dashes, and Ryu is one of. I mean, that's a scary dash because he is on you. It's not quite Nash, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, at this point, the game is anticipation more than.
Yeah, you know, I think that's kind of where it's heading. Is sticking out that buttons just as a check.
Right,
you know, sticking out a standing light kick or something, just to keep someone away, even if you're not going to convert on it. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Oh, no, it doesn't get the standing light kick. All right, Bila getting a little wacky here with what he's throwing out.
Yeah,
and see, there you go. Backdash to bait the throw, but didn't stand roundhouse. That would have been a free V-trigger combo.
Yeah, without the jumps and stuff, PM basically, his neutral is basically really just sit there and wait.
And another part of his game is he's not using any meter, so he finished that round with a full super. Oh, and that could have been a full super right there. All right.
Second time he got hit by that setup.
Yeah, and some real offense from Bilad, actually. That was a pretty nice sequence. All right, still in danger of stun here, and that's going to do it. Bilad is going to be moving on in winners. Oh, whoa! Or, all right. Oh! All right. I wonder if that was supposed to be something different.
Never know.
Jump roundhouse, fireball.
Catch a backdash.
Yeah, and you know what? The input buffer is so long in this game that, you know, I'll get like random command grabs when I'm just walking around.
Yeah,
and then I press kick, and you're like.
Especially on the hitbox, sometimes I just get down for it, and it's a bad time sometimes.